Ew.
Ew, ew. Okay, so here we go. Round 3, fight! King of the Sea, EU, day 1. Sip is bringing, we've got Lunatic in the Daring. And look, they're all in the Brazilian camo. They're matching. We got Repri in a Torpedo Spec Gearing, noticeably without unique upgrades. Same thing with Reed Damel. So they prefer their guns and torp spam over not being so easily spotted, I suppose. Or not being as stealthy. We got Pepega Sniper in a unique upgrade Des Moines. Pepega Gaga in the Stalingrad with range. Atten in the Des Moines, another unique upgrade. M. Jester in a reload Moskva. And we've got Hi, my name is Rabbit in a Incomparable. It's range build with spotter plane mod. And PSC 0905 in the Montana. A lot of names I recognize here on this team. What do we have for FNEC?
All right, the Claver is Pew Pew with reload. The Marceau, let's see, more Pew Pew with reload.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have in Daring? I'm going to be shocked if he's not also Pew Pew.
Mm-hmm.
And he is Pew Pew with RPF, which, you know me, I'm just a slave to that skill.
Oh, yeah.
Des Moines is Ledge Mod and not running more radar? Protect the engine? Okay. Maybe he's been having engine problems lately.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Stalingrad is, I would dare say, running a typical Stalingrad build.
Mm-hmm.
More radar. Let's get the curve first.
Yeah.
Curvers is running Ledge Mod, so more Nurembergs.
And
Or better
DCP
Nurembergs,
slot
I
1.
should say. Ledge Mod, Mosk Mod, not surprised there with more radar.
Mm-hmm.
And he's running the, whatever the finals, concealment, RPF, and whatever the more Pew Pew is. Just find that one interesting. Let's see, what do we got? The Burgon here, accuracy, and reload. I don't care what the American is running. Let's see, Goliath is engine protection. Find that one interesting. Again, with the rudder upgrade.
Double rudder, actually.
Is that double rudder?
Yep. No, I'm sorry. Yes, double rudder.
Oh, yeah, I forget the circle one.
Yep.
With more reload. I mean, I can see double rudder Goliath. It you know, makes a little bit of sense to me.
Yeah, you know, Goliath is a kiting cruiser, so you put it on the side that you intend to kite, and you just make it a real pain in the butt to get rid of. And that's his job. So,
right, but like the engine room protection for the Des Moines is the one I.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would absolutely go for that radar upgrade module as well in slot 2. Now, Phoenix Daring is under fire or being radared.
I can see an argument for not running that module, because like most teams, you know, they know how to bait out the radar. So, what do you need it running longer for? To be honest with you, you know, but. I've really never had a problem with my engine getting knocked out. Like, if my engine gets knocked out, I'm broadside and been taking Citadels. I have bigger issues than my poor engine.
Right. Totally hear you there. Now, for SIP, if they see Phoenix Goliath, they already know that's going to be the kite side for their team. They already know that means they're going to push on the A side. And if you look, you can see exactly that. You've got the Kurfürst, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Marceau, all poised to go into A. You've got the Kleber and the Daring positioned to try to deal with the enemy Daring position to the north of B. The question's going to be, at what point are these guys going to hit W? Because Kurfürst in that position is going to do basically not a whole lot. They got him shooting at Pepega or at the Lunatic's daring, but AP shells at range. Yeah.
I think it's funny is their push side, like, they've won A already. You know, go time is going to be if you kill the Gearing, right? Because now you don't have to throw off torpedoes anymore, really.
Speaking of torpedoes, Tape Door did take a torpedo in the Stalingrad, forces a DCP and a heal. Or no, just forces the heal, it looks like. The crazy thing is he's taking a lot of damage because he's forced to go broadside because of this island. I'm surprised, frankly, that he's making this decision. I think he'd be much better suited, like, just backing up Baoan. If he's trying to, you know, back off. But incomparable does incomparable things, so there you go. But that's a good point. They have the A cap already, so there's no need to go in. They can just sit and receive. Still, I'd have that curve first shooting HE at the Stalingrad or Pepega's Stalingrad, because you're guaranteed penetration, so you can get fires and stuff that way too. Daring for FNEC now in trouble, backing off again. Gets still radared somehow, must have shot his guns. Now he's dark. And Montana, PSC, taking down the Moskva. That must have been from, yep, right over there. PSC with a great shot. The Moskva was pushed too far back. You cannot afford to give side like that. So like that, now you can see FNEC forced to bring their Burgon back into position.
Oh, great. I forgot I had to mic mute because the dogs were being upset.
Reprise Gearing goes down to Marceau guns. Over on the one line.
Oh, it looked like the Moskva was playing a little bit too far from the island.
Yeah, he backed up too far.
I mean, I don't blame him because, you know, underwater features are, you know, have been a thing for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
But sorry for muting the mic. The dogs were quite upset.
It's all good.
Let's see. Interesting that they're pushing up. Well, no, the Gearing's dead at A, so not much to really stop Kerr first. Your Stalingrad can't get radar, so put that smoke, let it survive for a little bit.
The other thing is you've already lost the other flank, so if you've lost the other flank and you're being forced back, you have to push out the other side. Or change to the middle, but why would you do that?
I mean, the Goliath, the Burgon on the kite site have done a good job of separating out to keep the potential crossfire.
And this is what you should always do if you're kiting away, especially like in clan battles, even ranked. You don't want to kite with somebody else. You want to split, because that forces split decision-making by the team. The Pepega Sniper's got to decide, does he go for the Burgon or does he go for the Goliath? Reed Damwell and the Gearing, same deal. Does he torp the Burgon? Does he torp the Goliath? As you can see, he decided to torp each.
I mean, the other thing it does is the Des Moines has to go into the smoke.
Right.
Right, he can't fight from behind it because the potential for the Goliath to spot him, it's too big. You know he's south, but south where?
Exactly. Kerr first now quite low, Warren. He's got a heal in a minute, so he's got 17k hit points, and that's it for a full minute.
Oh,
look at this Marceau.
The Moskva and the Kerr first, they're both low, and that should be the target for both teams, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you can get shots on SIP's Moskva safely, you know, you're going to want to. And it's, well, I mean, safely on a Kerr first, right? Like, that thing's spotted, like, probably from the next map already.
Yep. We got some Montana shells coming in on Apocalypse's Des Moines. Ooh. Nothing. A lot of low health ships in this game.
You know, I'm surprised SIP hasn't fully rotated the Stalingrad to the other side of the island he's at.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're going to lose the fight to the Des Moines just due to rate of fire.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right? Like, when he was in that smoke is when he should have been just get on the other side, protect my ship.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because it keeps guns in the game.
Well, and frankly, he should have been dead a long time ago. But, like I said before, they were shooting AP with that curve first. So, he does go down. And both teams have 2 kills. But FNEC is up on points due to controlling 2 caps.
HP-wise, we're still semi-evenish.
Yeah.
I don't think 20k is a big gap, but I mean, now that gap is just getting bigger as far as HP, especially with the Burgon dead.
Yes.
Right? Now all of your HP is in cruisers. To where SIP, you know, they still have some battleships. Well, okay, their battleships still have HP. Like, the lowest one is the Incomp.
Right.
Who's on the A line.
Right. Let's follow another Montana salvo here. You can see they're trying desperately to kill M. Jester, even putting a daring in smoke. Just to try to pew-pew him. And comp shells coming in. Oh, that's a big hit on Apocalypse. And Otten's Des Moines will probably finish him right here. Almost.
I was going to say, yeah, their next target would have been the Des Moines.
There it goes.
Like I said, would have been if he would have lived, but he died. I don't know why you pushed the Des Moines out there.
I don't know either. I mean, he was in a good position.
Ironically, this is one of those situations where I don't think people are aware of. If you're going to push out from there, you don't do a turn to push further back. You actually push forward and sit on the other side of the Moskva. Because what's realistically the only thing that can hit you is the Des Moines till the Incomp comes back.
Right.
And your DD should be able to pick that up for you.
Now, FNEC does manage to grab that Moskva finally after losing their own daring. And I'll tell you what, guys, it looks to me like this game is pretty much decided. There's technically 8 minutes left in the game. Technically, the scores are very close to each other. We're about to see a lead change as SIP grabs the B cap and gets another kill with the Kleber. But with 6 ships to 3, come on.
More importantly, they control the map.
Yeah.
Goliath, I think, did not get enough of its HP involved right away.
No.
To make that difference of slowing these guys down from Seaside. I think they did a good job pushing Goliath back, recognize, listen, this guy's out of the fight, leave him. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, how many Goliaths, are going to start slinging AP? And at that kind of range, okay, it's an easy, quick dodge. Then he's forced to just go to HE. Des Moines is just farming for free.
The enemy is about to win.
And it's Goliath that's all but dead, even if he gets a heal.
And Montana says no.
Northern heal, the Marceau is going to be going down, or whatever that French thing is called.
Yep.
I barely can pronounce names.
And then what's left is the Stalingrad after that happens.
Well, at least Stalingrad made it. But we have all of 2 minutes, possibly less.
Probably less, yeah. Now, both of FNEC's ships are undetected, which would allow them to maneuver a bit, but what's the matter at this point?
I was going to say, I think everybody's unspotted
mm-hmm.
at A side, but I mean, they're turning in, realizing, it's GG. Let's just go in, regroup, focus up, and work on our next game.
Right.
Stalingrad wasting no time letting them know where he's at. Interesting, he's going to go nose in. So he's going to make him earn this kill, right? He's just not completely giving it up.
As Revolver just goes whack. All right, so we'll get a double death pick then. Let's get set up for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's enough broadside for Des Moines.
Yep. There he goes.
Definitely enough broadside for the Des Moines. And
Okay.
to nobody's surprise, yet again, Team Alpha is the winner.
Yeah,
See a trend going.
I was gonna comment on that. So far, we haven't seen Team Bravo win yet. And, you know, we talked about this last COTS, but it feels like there's a trend amongst maps where the northern spawn, the alpha spawn, is stronger than the Bravo spawn, the southern spawn.